Let's start with this video. This video we are going to talk about one of the great async type in Rust. So if you look at the documentation, it's a convenient Rust bindings and types for Stripe HTTP API aiming to support the entire API surface. And API documentation, yeah, and account creation, card, checkout, checkout, affirm payment method options. I think it's pretty covering all the things. So let's go to this documentation. This is shuttle.rs. He has a blog. Uh, Joshua Moore has a blog on how to integrate Stripe, async Stripe, create to Stripe. So for that, let's go to the example. So add async Stripe and create a Stripe key and create a client and create product. So let's go to the example I've tried. So this is the same example. So in this, we can see that I've imported necessary things for product. So if you're using only product creation, I think product is enough. And client for creating the client. And yeah, that would be enough. Uh, but let me try running this and show you what it is getting created. So I'm creating a product called t-shirt and it's from metadata for the product is async type and string is true and we are calling product create. So let's run this and see what's happening, and you need to create a stripe secret key that you can create from the documentation they have provided. Stripe API key. Yeah, you can use this documentation and create API keys. So having said that, let's run this. I think I have my home page here and transactions here and customers blank, product catalog blank. So let's create that. Cargo one, it's building and it's calling as well. So let it run. Yeah, it's taking, yeah, it's running. error. Yeah, it's returned error. Okay, let's do this. Let's comment all this part. Hopefully this will be much easier. Yeah, it has completed. So now we can see the product catalog here. Refresh. I think we will have two products. Yeah, two products got created. The first one, it's actually created the product. I just want to delete this. Delete. Yeah, this is one of the product we created, and it has pricing. Oh, okay. This is the second one. So here we didn't give any price. So that's the reason the first one was actually blank. So let's delete, archive this as well. And now add price as well. So now we are creating a product and adding price to it. So the product creation will be create product new and add some metadata and product create. This will and give the client and the create product object. So both this will have an async call and that will create the product. And for price, create price new and the currency and create price dot product some id or create product dot id. So we are getting this product dot id and then creating a price for it and also adding the metadata and unit amount we are giving 1000. I think this is 1000 cents is equal to $10, I believe. So basically this is $10 and create price dot expand. We are giving that product reference and we are calling price create. That is creating the price. So if you want to get API for price API, yeah, this is what price. So we have ID is what? Product ID. Yeah, product ID is this. Object is price. Building scheme we are not giving. Create price dot metadata. This can be useful for storing additional information about the object in a structured format or key value pair. And recurring we are not giving anything. That's okay. Unit amount 1000, fine. That's we are giving. Product dot expand. Okay, I want to see what is this expand. Specify which fields in the response should be expanded. Okay, that's what the meaning of that. Is it this? Okay, create price subject. Okay, so that's what that. With that, we will run that again. It create the, yeah, it's blocking here, and also it will block here. So yeah, now if you go and check products, refresh, yeah, you need to enable the test mode for testing. So we got the pricing added for that product. So that's for that. And yeah, before going further, let's look at, we need to add the secret key. That's something we need to create and plug it in our environment variable. And client, how client is getting created, that's what we are going to explore. So client is inside stripe.rs. Let's do this. Let's shift it, this one. Do we have yeah, stripe. So basically we are going to stripe.rs, and client is a struct, and it has client again, and it's coming from client base client. So if you look at the source, client base client, so it should be mod base client config base. Yeah, base. Yeah, this is our base case. One of the good thing about async stripe is you can add Tokyo. If you want to add async std, that also you can add. So those options are available. Okay, what is base client? Let's go there. Base client is coming from Tokyo client. So let's go to Tokyo client. It's inside base. So here, and Tokyo.rs. Tokyo.rs. And if you look at, yeah, here, this is what the Tokyo client is. So what, it's basically a client of HTTP client. So here we can see that it's basically using the hyper client and connector HTTP connector comma body. So this is what basically the connection method. We are internally using the hyper. So hyper is a Tokyo project library. They help us to create fast and safe HTTP for Rust language. So yeah, if you want to debug, I mean, go further into hyper, this is a good documentation. Homepage, why it's went there. It started. Initial step to setup server. Yeah, a client. This is, we are basically building a client. So here, yeah, HTTP client connector HTTP. So Tokyo main. Full example. Result. Yeah, hyper client connection. is inside hyper. We don't want to go that further. Let's come back to here. Our program itself. So we created a client, and what is create product? So create product is a struct basically, and doing a lot of Saturday serialization since it's sending through HTTP. Skip metadata, name, shippable. Yeah, create product. What is the API? So it's for product. So, so product API will have a ID. Okay, ID is not there here. It's created from name. Okay. Again, going back struct. So it's active here, true. Created, not needed. It's not default price, null. Description. Description is optional. Okay. Yeah, we are giving description. So the new will create active default price description. Okay, create new with name. Yeah, name is getting added there. Okay, so product ID is not there. Hmm. Okay, unique identifier of the object, whether the product is currently available for purchase. Yeah, that's what that. Okay, let's go back to the main, and we are adding metadata. Okay, fine. Okay, I want to see what is metadata. Metadata is optional metadata. Okay, uh, so hash map value. Okay, and product create. This is the function it's creating. It's an async function. So let's go to this create. Create is calling, passing the client and parameters as create product. With that, it is calling this endpoint slash product a post form. Post form is actually type.rs. Um, and it's deserialize on plus send plus dot static. F is serialize parameters self path form, and self dot URL. Yeah, that's what the client. So we're getting the URL, create request. It's a pause method. Yeah, because it's a pause form. Okay. And Saturday QS serializer. What is Saturday QS? Saturday support query string style strings. Okay. Hmm. Parent buffer, and then it's setting the body request dot set body and request dot insert header. Okay, this as well, and it's executing. Okay, what is execute? Execute is inside Tokyo client, and it's client and bytes sent inner client comma request comma strategy dot await. It's a box pin async move. It's an async block basically. Pinned async block. What is sent inner? Sent inner will send to inside HTTP. Okay, basically HTTP client it is calling. It's looping. Looping return match strategy. Outcome stop, outcome continue, 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 error. It's a loop. Sent inner. Okay, that's what that. So we have created product, we have created price. Let's create a customer as well. So here we are creating a customer create using customer create. Client we are passing create customer name, email address, description, metadata, and others are default, and it's an async function. Let's call this. Let's go and delete here. Delete products, delete. Cargo run. It's running. It's building. Running. Yeah, completed. Now we will have a product with price and a customer. So let's see the products got created or not. Okay, product created in Stripe dashboard. And for customers, let's go here. Yeah, we have customer also got created. Yeah, let me delete these two. Delete customers, delete. So we have customer also got created. Now we are doing a checkout session. This part is not fully working, but still I can show. Customer price. Why? Control set. Out of dog code commented. Okay, create checkout. This is for this and okay dot wait, and this is that function. If that is a function, then definitely I need this closing, and I need to uncomment this up to this. No, how should I uncomment? Um, no uncomment. Control. Oh, it's only line by line. It's uncommenting. Oh, hmm. Why it is okay. Blockwise uncommented. So now I have create customer here, but why it is this thing is it's closed here, price is closed here, customer creation is closed here, but this thing is not record or what? Why it's not record? It should be. This is the starting. This is the ending. Oh, like this. No, still it's not working. Okay. Dot await. Create customer. This is the end of main. It's true. And create session ending here. It's true. So I don't understand why. Okay, let's build this. Cargo build building. So customer we are passing client and create customer structure with all these parameters and others as default. Yeah, it's finished. So nothing wrong in this. So clear. So I think it has run. Um, let's see what we have in the. Yeah, Josh is created again. So yeah, customer also got created and checkout session has created and let me see cargo run. Yeah, it's listing checkout session item. This amount discount 0, subtotal 0. Yeah, some detail around checkout session. So create, let's see what is this function. So this function I have created in this is what the structure they are building. Create checkout session after expiration. Enable user redeemable promotion codes. A lot of things in this structure. Billing address, client reference ID. Yeah, and currency fields. ID of an existing customer if one exists. In payment mode, customer most recently saved card payment method will be used to pre-fill the email, name, card details. So let's go to documentation and see what we have for checkout check sessions type, create a session. Create a session object, a unique string reference to checkout session. Uh, Session object. Yeah. ID, billing address. Yeah, this is what they are building. A checkout session represents your customer's session as they pay for one-time purchase or subscription through checkout or payment links. We recommend creating new session each time your customer attempts to pay. Okay, so this is a session it's getting created when they do checkout. What is checkout? Yeah, it's this payment. So this is we are internally building, not from the UI. From this call itself, we are building that. So checkout session, we got the response back. So will it show anything here? URL checkout type, the UI. The URL to redirect your customer back to after they authenticate or cancel their payment. Let's see, I can see anything others. Customer deleted. That's good. Here, customer subscription, recent activity created. Let's see what we have in the transactions. Nothing. Metadata, nothing. Is got created 11 p.m. Payment list. Okay, not sure on that. So yeah, create checkout session. That's what that. And we got a response back. It's not a response. I just printed those line items we got from checkout session. So checkout session parameters we are creating parameters cancel URL, success URL, customer. Customer is what we built just now. Mode is a payment mode and create session line items, quantity, price, default, and expand everything we are given. Yeah, I think that's for that. Oh, we haven't built the payment method. Let's build that too. Yeah, this is where I was getting an issue. So payment method is basically what is the default or are we passing the customer to it? Now payment method create, we are passing the client connection payment method and filter card as type card details agree and all other default No customer. And here payment method attached. Here we are attaching the client with the customer. Okay, that makes sense. And payment method ID also we are passing here. So we are attaching the customer with the payment method, then creating a checkout session. Is that what it is? Okay, let me see. Control T P. Will it make any difference? Cargo build. So we have card details and we are creating a checkout session. Let's see if the program is building or not. In between, we can see create payment method. Here, if this is an X debit, Affirm, ClearPay, Alipay, all these detail different card things we are giving, and card is an enum. Somewhere I have seen that. Let's go there. Oh, it's finished. Okay, that's good. Cargo run. Yeah, that's what the problem. Invalid request sending credit card numbers directly to Stripe API. We would suggest to use test tokens that map to the test card. Yeah, test card you are using. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, I have created the payment method with us, but change that to PM card visa for test mode, but still I'm getting this same thing. Not sure. Uh, yeah, but otherwise, it is also going to this to a struct inside async stripe and has a lot of optional fields. Yeah, I think that's all I need to cover in this video. Um, we can discuss further on the hyper. That's where the client is getting created in async type in some other video. So thank you for watching this video. We will connect in the next one.